Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and I'm not quite sure how far along in this I am, but yeah, I just saw the most awkward beginning to this. But things happen. Things happen. Do these things last? So that's what goes on. So anyway, um, this is a re-upload of sorts because I had a technical difficulty happen with the other Transformers video. That's why I deleted it. Um, so I'm here. This take two. Take two. So, wait. Matter of fact, we're gonna take two this properly. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna get ourselves in the mood. Hold on. Can I get y'all? Let's get in the mood. Let's get in the mood. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and right now I'm here to talk to y'all about the newest movie from Paramount and Hasbro called Transformers 1. Before I get into it, remind you guys, go hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Twitch is where we do live BrickWall podcast every Thursday night, so make sure y'all check that out. So, all that out the way, let's get into it, man. Transformers 1. This is the latest Transformers movie. Now, it's not in the continuity of the other Transformers movies. You know, you have the live-action ones, the Michael Bay ones. You had Bumblebee. You had Transformers Rise of the Beast. No, this is his own separate continuity as far as I'm concerned from what I've read, from what I've researched. So, that being said, it is an origin story. An origin story that pretty much gives an overall of how Optimus Prime and Megatron went from bestest of friends to mortal enemies. This movie stars Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Keegan-Michael Key, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi, John Hamm, Lawrence Fishburne, all playing various Autobots and soon to be Autobots and soon to be Decepticons. Chris Hemsworth playing what is his name in the movie? Because Optimus has a he's not known as Optimus Prime yet. He's known as well, I know that Megatron is known as D16, and he's played by Brian Tyree Henry. I don't know why I just said that name with a tongue twister. But Chris Hemsworth plays Optimus Prime, who before he was Optimus, he was known as Orion Pax. And of course, you have Keegan-Michael Key playing B-127, aka Bumblebee, Scarlett Johansson playing Elita 1, and everyone else plays someone who I don't want to spoil yet because I think that those are very interesting characters. So, the origin. How do Optimus and Megatron know each other from back in the day? Well, so the story goes that Optimus and Megatron used to be miners on Cybertron, where they were mining for Energon, which is the energy source that the Transformer robots use. So they were miners mining for it. Optimus was always like this really optimistic character, and D16, he just kind of wanted to follow the rules and everything like that, but they were still friends. So I'm going to use their names, their actual names, before they became Optimus Megatron. So Orion, he was always like, yo, we can be better, we can be greater, we don't have to be miners all the time, like, let's go do something fun, blah blah blah. And D16, he was like kind of like, oh, I don't know, but he was always down to do it. So one day they joined like this race, and they end up almost winning the race, and then they get like sent away. I'm like skimming through it though. I'm skimming through it. I'm not going to like really spoil a lot of stuff. I'm skimming through it. They get sent away where they meet Bumblebee, and then they go try to find. So what they're really trying to find, the big MacGuffin of the movie is called the Matrix of Leadership, and the Matrix of Leadership is what's going to help save Cybertron. There's the surface level, which is where the war is apparently happening. And then there's the underground level, which is where the miners and the other robots, they work, they have their jobs, they have their lives, etc., etc., etc. They know on the surface that the other Prime robots, because there's a lot of Primes in this movie, a lot of Prime, not two-day shipping Prime, but Prime robot Primes. They're all fighting to find more Energon, to find the Matrix leadership, to end the war from the what in the world were those things called? I forgot what the bad guy people were called. They were called doggone it. What were they called? Give me something, Wikipedia. Give me something. They were called the Quintessence. I don't know if that's a thing in the Transformers lore. I don't know much about Transformers lore at all. So they had to fight the Quintessence, and that's what the war is against. And they soon find out that things were not always what they seem. And when they find that out, Optimus is like, well, we have to tell the truth. And we have to let people know, we have to liberate them, we have to, we have to just set them free. And we have to stop this guy from doing the bad stuff, but we have to liberate our people and let them know that they can be what they want to be. And Megatron's like, nah, I'm going to kill the fool who's been lying to us this whole time. I want him dead. I want to drag his corpse through the city. And this is what he said, really. Like, this is practically what he said. He was like, yo, I want to kill him. I want him dead. Like, he says those words. He said, I want to parade his corpse through the city so everyone can see the false prophet that's been leading us astray this entire time. He took everything from me. He took everything from all of us. Now I want to kill him. I want him dead. So that's when he kind of gets, and you can kind of see how D16 kind of goes for that, where he wants to have revenge because he was always just trying to be more law-abiding than Orion was. But just knowing that, it's like, imagine if you do everything that you're supposed to do, right? Like, you follow the rules, you're an outstanding citizen, you try to be the best you can, and you find out that everything you've built your principles, your way of life on has been a lie. You can take it as in, yo, I got exposed to safety people, blah, 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 blah. Or you can take it as, yo, I'm going to kill the motherfucker who was lying to us. And that's how D16 takes it. Yo, I'm going to kill the dude who was lying to us. Hands down, no, like, that's it. So you see where that rift happens between them. And that's where, you get the fights, you get the little, that's where you see the real rift and the real tiff of them not being friends anymore because they're difference of opinion. All that said, it's a great movie. It's really good. I really did enjoy it. It does have a good bit of comedy, of course, coming from Keegan-Michael Key. There's a Key and Peele reference in this movie. I want you guys to see if you recognize what the Key and Peele reference in this movie is, though. If you recognize it, if you see it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a Key and Peele fan, you will not miss this reference. That's all I gotta say. And of course, Keegan's really funny in this movie. He's funny as hell. What can I say? The other voice actors are very, very good at their roles. Like Chris Hemsworth, he's taking over for Peter Cullen, who was the longtime voice of Optimus Prime. Still voices Optimus Prime in most of the media today. And Chris Hemsworth, I think, is the first person to not be Peter Cullen to voice Optimus in the Transformers related thing. I think he's maybe, if he's not the first, he's like one of the very few others who have done it. I know I'm fixing my headband right now. I'm trying to make it even and whatnot, but like the camera's like reversed, so I can't tell what side I'm pulling. All right, cool. I'm about to just, let this hair down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just the hair gag. The hair gag is back. Long time viewers, y'all know what this is. I used to always gotta fix stuff. So anyway, and I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't try to do like a replication of the Peter Cullen voice, but he does his own thing, which is good. It's hard not to hear Thor. That's the only thing. Like, and then Orion is so much kind of like Thor. It's kind of weird. Brian Tyree Henry knocks it out of the park as D16. Just from him being the good-natured, yo, Orion, you my brother, I got your back, but you always doing stupid shit, but I still got your back, down to like, yo, I'm not having your back no more. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm taking them out. I got his turn from hero to villain is just so, he really does that role really good. So shout out to Brian Tyree Henry for that. Everybody else is everybody else. I always say I'm not gonna tell who Steve Buscemi plays, but Transformers fans, y'all gonna love that one. Y'all gonna love that one. I got a kick out of it. Out of who Steve Buscemi plays. You do see other famous Transformers characters. I've already mentioned the main ones you see, but you also see, you get your Sentinel Prime, you get your Starscream, you get your Soundwave, Shockwave, you get those characters in here as well. They do make appearances and everything. And it's really good. I had a good time watching it. The action. So I would say this movie really picked up because I've always said from day one when I first saw the trailer, everybody was shitting on it. I thought the animation looked fine. I thought it all looked good. Everybody was shitting on every aspect of the trailer, every aspect of the first look of this film and everything, right? I always said like this film looks like it's going to be one of the ones that like you don't know that you signed up for this. Like it's going to take that turn to make it like, yo, I figured it was going to be all right, but it was good. And, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't do that for me. Like it was good. Don't get me wrong. I had a really good time watching everything. I enjoyed what I saw. But what it really got me was like towards like right when that final battle was about to start and D16 really took that descent down to his villainry of Megatron, that's when that movie like really was like, oh, and that final fight between Optimus and Megatron was so good. Like, and then the outcome of it, I really like the outcome of it. I'm not going to tell you how the whole fight play out, but the outcome of it, you kind of see like, because Optimus was like, yo, I'm not even trying to, bro, just go. Take them with you. Y'all got it. Don't come back. And so you do see again, this is the origin of them anyway, the rivalry. And you see how it kind of recontextualizes it for me at least, where it's just like, okay, Megatron don't just hate Optimus, but he got a respect. Because sometimes the villains, they don't fuck with the hero. Like, you still my enemy. I'm still gonna knock you out for trying to thwart my evil plans, but I respect you because I know what you really about. I'm gonna get you, but I know what you about. So when it comes down to it, if some other third party, because y'all know how like in the old cartoons or like in the classic hero villain story, like they'll have like a third party villain come around, start to destroy everything. They got to team up, and the one villain's like, nah. He's a formidable foe. Like he's good. Like I respect that man. But if you trying to kill him, I want to kill him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. And that's kind of like the direction that this story kind of leads you to think of Optimus and Megatron, at least for me. Again, me not being a deep lore Transformers fan, I can't say that I got a whole bunch out of this. I can't say I got anything out of this other than a lot of enjoyment. I had a really good time watching this. I thought it was an enjoyable movie. The comedic bits that were in here, it wasn't like overly comedic. It wasn't trying to be funny. It wasn't trying to go out of its way to be, some type of, hardy horror fest. But when it came down to the comedy, it was in the right places, the right times, and there was some really good jokes. And I did enjoy it. The action, like I said, was good. Was really good. And then you can kind of see that there's a message behind it. There's a message behind it that, you always have a choice in what you do. And don't ever let anyone strip your choice of what you are. And just because you're told that you're one thing, one way of life, that, that this is the status quo, doesn't mean that you have to live by that status quo. You can always break the mold, do something new. And when you break that mold, you never know what opportunities you create or what truths you find or what position you rise to be greater than you are. You can always be more than meets the eye. Yeah, that's right, everybody. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Yes, thank you. So, anyway, that's really all I have to say about this film, though. It was really good. I did enjoy it. Like I said already, the voice performances were great. The animation was nice. The foreshadowing to a lot of different pieces of the lore of Transformers, like classic lore of Transformers, was really cool in there. How they explain the Decepticon and Autobot thing is actually really cool. And they do like this one little flashback at the end of the movie, like when they have their final disagreement. And it was like, oh man, damn. This movie did not tug on my emotional heartstrings. I know we always talk about this when it comes to animation and stuff like that. No, my heartstrings were not tugged. Okay, they were not tugged. I did not cry. I did not shed a tear. I did not feel the need to. So I can leave me alone about that. But That's all I have to say, though. Let's see. Ratings wise, I'm about to get into my rating. Currently, this sits at 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb. I know this had rave reviews in the early screenings they did, and a lot of people are saying it was really good. We're saying it was good from the test screenings down to the early screenings, down to the official release. Everyone's been saying this movie is good, and I have to agree. I give this movie a 4.4 out of 5 stars. Why a 4.4? When have I ever given anything that? Well, it's our first time for everything, everybody. Yeah, no, 4.4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I feel like if I was a really deep cut Transformers fan, I probably would have gotten a little bit more out of it. But the level of fandom I am with Transformers now, I think that was appropriate enough for me to get exactly what I needed to get from it. So I thought it was good. I had a good time. So I do recommend this film. Yeah, I do recommend this film. I think you should definitely, because see, what I was about to talk about was, because this Friday coming up is another robot-based movie coming out, The Wild Robot. So it's going to be interesting to see which robot movie comes out on top. My money's on, I'm not going to tell you what my money's on. I'm not. But this was good. Also, I do want to say something funny. This has nothing to do with the movie, but in the opening logos of the movie, Hasbro, who make Transformers and all that stuff, they have their, movie screen logo stuff, right? And that they do like a silhouette of like all the characters that they have, right? There's one character that I hope that we don't. I just hope that they don't. Okay, I just hope that they don't do it. Okay, and when you go see this movie and you see that character, okay, and y'all gonna know what I'm talking about, y'all gonna say, please don't, please don't, please just let that be a part of the logo and that's it. Please let that be the only time this character ever appears on the big screen. Please. But that's just a sidebar. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let me know in the comments when you figure out who Steve Buscemi plays in the Transformers movie, as well as whatever other question I just asked, because I totally forgot what I asked y'all. But let me know in the comments, though. That's it. Yeah. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, follow us on social media. Until next time, be easy, stay breezy. Peace.